In your linear time experience, prior to your solstice point, in your months of May and early June 2019, and indeed for some before this point, there was, if you will, an energetic pause or a calm before the storm moment. Many of you have felt cut off from the higher spiritual realities, or feeling as though you were halted or blocked in some way. This, in truth, was the pulling back of the archer's bow, if you will, giving you the momentum to push forward in light speed, warp speed, focused trajectory with your personal alignment to your ascension timeline. Yet, due to this third dimensional heaviness, many of you have been dealing with earthly challenges, shall we say. That which you may know as planetary retrograde has been at play here. Yet coupled with this energetic pause point, there has been a last stand energy as the service to self controllers that were pull out all the stops to prevent the ascension timeline for third dimensional Earth and attempt to steer her back into a full system, negatively polarized reality path. This last stand has been noticeable for many of you, yet it has been unsuccessful due to a countering energetic force, an antidote to the last stand energy, if you will. This countering force is that which we may refer to as the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah, which was activated on your solstice moment, June 21st, 2019, that which we call the Crystal Heart Solstice Stargate. Your solstice moments, both summer and winter, wherever you may be located upon your planet, are indeed most auspicious, significant, and powerful planetary energy spikes. What occurs during these solstice points, and indeed, albeit in a different way, the equinox points also, is the opening of that which you may know as a wormhole. We refer to this as a time portal, rainbow bridge, or indeed you may know this as an Einstein-Rosen bridge. This is a moment that is a truly free energetic zero-point field, known also as the central point between polarization or magnetization. The still point, Trinity creation, plasma fire experience, node point convergence, 3 days of darkness, neutral point, or a null zone. It is the point that is neither past, present, or future, but all three simultaneously. It is the moment of stillness before momentum begins again, and it has been referred to upon your planet as a magnetic pole shift. These incidences, part of the natural precession of the equinox's energetic, are most normal and natural, if you will. Yet to you they seem strange, unknown, alien, or unusual. This is due to the fact that your natural laws have been tampered with, and the knowledge you have needed with which to create your global reality has been suppressed. This magic is now coming back to you on a grand scale. It is this that those of the negative polarity would halt. Yet, critical mass for this has been reached upon your planet, and there shall be no halting. The magic is increasing profoundly and continues to do so. Whichever word or phrase you use to describe this Stargate wormhole Einstein-Rosen bridge moment, know that this is indeed a time of great magic. Plasma within individual particles is increased or fired up tenfold, indeed for some 1,000-fold, and there shall be no blocking, suppression, or energetic pause, for momentum moves you forward. The retrograde trajectory is altered and balanced into one of pure alignment to the ascension timeline. We refer to this experience as the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah, for this is exactly what it is. Let us explain. The Einstein-Rosen bridge wormhole Stargate takes an energetic spike frequency moment and merges that moment in time with a matching energetic spike frequency moment of like and exact match. We speak here, to explain in most basic of terms, of your solstice point June 21st, 2019, and your solstice point of December 21st, 2012. We use just the 2 calendrical dates here, yet in truth, this is a convergence, a multiple high energy spike dates that match and all come together, if you will, to form this wormhole, Einstein-Rosen bridge or Stargate. Each time this spike occurs, you merge with former and future aspects of yourself. The field that is the Starseed collective increases muchly. The frequency of higher awareness and love light love vibration floods your planet and your dimension. Like a hall of mirrors, the Stargate opens up as a holographic fractal, and the positive polarity you create collectively bounces or reverberates as an echo, if you will, increasing your overall collective vibration and with it your power. As we have said before, united you stand. Indeed, this echo creates a unity power grid that many of you simply cannot comprehend in its majesty and magnitude. This is an infinite, inexhaustible supply of free energy, creating an abundance of solar light codes to pour into the atmosphere of your planet from the galactic core. This is mirrored simultaneously by a matching DNA activation formation or configuration. As we have said before, your galactic grid system and your DNA configuration are intertwined and are, in fact, from our perspective, one and the same. At the time of these higher activation Stargate spikes, the receptive and awakened individuals can literally feel the energetic charge around them and move into a unity field that is their true presentation. What they do is activate their individual Merkabah, and at this point in your ascension evolution, we may refer to this as your celestial Merkabah. Yet when you do this together, en masse, you create a unified Merkabah together, that which we may call a solar Merkabah, or indeed the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah. The collective consciousness of the starseeds on Earth creates a logos structure, a planetary being in feminine form. She is not a full logos in the fact that she is the collective awareness, intelligence and memory of the awakened individuals on Earth. Each time an individual awakens and connects with their higher self or own personal light body Merkabah structure, this adds to her memory and awareness. She grows larger, if you will, or she expands. Yet she is a full logos in the sense that she is a holographic replica of her parents and of source consciousness. She forms an individualized integral field, given birth to you, by you, the Starseed collective consciousness of Gaia. You give birth to her, and she in turn gives birth to all that you are. She is a celestial being, and in your physical reality, you would know her as a star, or a cluster of stars, or indeed an infinite presentation of stars, depending on your collective level of awareness and DNA activation level and configuration. She, this divine feminine planetary and celestial being, is a plasma matrix. She is known upon your planet as the Magdalene, or the Magdalene, or the Magdalene energy, or indeed she is known as the Cosmic Goddess. She is the Crystal Heart intelligence that we refer to as the Divine Princess Aurora, daughter of Queen Sophia, the feminine source aspect or galactic logos, if you will. The Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah is the configuration of the Magdalene matrix that is the Divine Princess Aurora. It is her Merkabah activation, if you will. What this means is your experience, your spiritual awareness, your accumulated knowledge and focused memory, and the emotional alchemy that takes place within you at this time. For example, boredom into excitement, frustration into freedom, or sadness into joy and bliss, affects the entire galactic, universal, and cosmic structure. The cosmic brain, if you will, or indeed heart brain, should we say. You are intertwined with a much greater self that is also you. We repeat, you are intertwined with a much greater self that is also you. At the time of the June 21st, 2019 Crystal Heart Solstice Stargate, this Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah was activated. The amount of star-seeded individuals that moved into some kind of personal, emotional alchemy reached critical mass. Indeed, your Stargate, sacred magical portals that are your solstices and equinoxes, are all now set to reach this critical mass. New patterns for this critical mass are being reached at these auspicious and significant Stargate moments. The June 21st, 2019 solstice, connecting into the fractal holographic convergence of Stargates, including the 21st of December 2012, created a much larger echo than was foreseen, if you will, from a linear perspective. Because of this collective vibrational activation, critical mass was reached for Merkabah activation. Some of you may have experienced the Merkabah for just a few seconds, others for hours, others for the entire solstice period and longer. Regardless of the amount of time you spent in your Merkabah configuration, critical mass was reached, creating a galactic mirroring, the equal and opposite reaction, or the parallel response. As above, so below as above. The Divine Princess Aurora, daughter of the Flame, Queen Sophia and King Christos, the feminine and masculine cosmic twin flames, activated her Merkabah, and thus the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah. This moment, this Merkabah activation, is the dimensional edge, merge point, wave, ribbon, event or rapture that so many of you hold within your consciousness. This is not one event. We repeat, this is not one event. It is not but one ribbon, one wave, or one merge point. The fifth dimensional Merkabah is an infinite structure and a unified field. The waves, raptures, ribbons, and events are continuous. They are the light codes, the energy spikes, the cosmic moments, the stargates, and they are the unified consciousness of the awakened starseeded ones coming together. Across your planet, the celebrations, ceremonies, retreats, mass meditations, hand fastings, festivals, rituals, parties, gatherings, teachings, and silent inward reflections within dreamtime and astral travellings created a critical mass of awareness and connection. A bliss point, a unified field, indeed a true unity grid. Each time you come together this way, you activate this Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah and allow magic to occur. You raise the frequency of your planet and of your peoples. You create the repeated waves of Stargate convergence points that are monadic crystalline memory systems within each and every one of you. Each time you do this, you move closer and closer towards the ascension timeline. In fact, when within the fifth dimensional Merkabah vehicle, you are living the ascension timeline in that moment. This moment is free energy, 0 point activation of liberty templates for humanity. Therefore, we say, continue with your ceremonies and gatherings, for there shall be a series of these magical stargates from your June solstice point through to the Lion's Gate into your equinox and December solstice for your year of 2019 and yet beyond this. With the other most significant astrological alignments, eclipses, full moons, and most rare and unusual celestial configurations, come the opportunities to once again activate the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah. There shall come a time when the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah stands permanently activated, and that shall be the time when you, Starseeds of Gaia, are always aware and in fully realized memory and higher etheric DNA formation. This repeated collective activation of the Grand Cosmic Mer-Ka-Bah ensures your trajectory into the ascension timeline. Indeed, you are on track for this. We repeat, you are on track for this. Do not underestimate the power you hold when you stand strong together as one heart, one mind, and one soul. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. In this transmission from the white-winged collective consciousness of 9, I, Magenta Pixie, bring forward information specific to utilising the rose gold flame as antidote to 5G, EMFs, chemicals, chemtrails, and similar. The presented template utilises the Schumann resonance, and the technique is alchemical unification. In this book, the 9 discuss synchronicity, discernment skills, and understanding of discordance and disharmony within truth and lightworker communities. They present a workable model of expression, assisting the spiritual explorer in creating a necessary toolkit. This allows the individual to construct a shield, bringing safety, harmony, expansion, and cohesive sovereignty into their own personal reality and their matrix field. I am pleased to present my new short book, The Black Box Program and the Rose Gold Flame as Antidote.